It appears like the Brat and his spouse are divorcing, and the tea is really hot. The worst part of it all isn't even because the Brat just called her wife Judy out for filth, calling her out for being a gold digger and a deadbeat mother. Just wait till you hear about their financial troubles. All of this is becoming more complicated when it comes to the severe charges that are being leveled at these two. The Brat isn't holding back either. She's spilling the beans about Judy being a deadbeat mother. Can you believe that? But hang on, there's more. It appears that Judy is having financial difficulties. We're also talking about Brand's collapse and bankruptcy rumors. This tea is hot, but Judy is feeling very betrayed and is fighting back. You're not prepared for this tea, which is about to happen because the drama surrounding this marriage is going to get crazy. So let's go back and revisit this chaotic drama. Recall, the tea on the Brat and Judy's relationship is getting weird. We thought these two were ride or die from day one, but it seems like their love story isn't as sweet as they tried to make it seem. When the Brat and Judy first started dating, well, there's a twist to their whole love story that nobody saw coming. What if Judy wasn't as committed as she seemed? Let's talk about how these two actually got together over some pipe and hot tea. The Brat and Judy's relationship became public in 2020, but they have been connected since 2017 when they met at a Kids Scope event. Judy has always pushed for ladies to get their address right, but this is where it gets really juicy. It turns out that Judy wasn't Alan from the beginning. Rumor has it that Judy once left to go back to a man she had previously dated. Can you believe that Adar's Brat thought she had found her true love, and Jay is out here playing musical chairs with her love life? Girl, make up your mind. I'm not one to pass judgment, but this is what got people wondering about Judy's previous relationships. It seems like she has a history of prioritizing her career over her children, so it makes them wonder if Judy is truly just interested in her love and family life with the Brat, or if there is something more going on. But you know how the Brat and Judy had that big gorgeous wedding. Well, some sources claim that they aren't even legally married. It seems like the ceremony was merely for show, no paperwork was involved, and it seemed more like they were exchanging business cards than genuine love. But while we're talking about business, let's discuss why Judy would have been so eager to shut down the Brat. Some people claim that Judy has always viewed the Brat as a means of enhancing her personal reputation. Really, give it some thought. Judy unexpectedly becomes popular on social media after meeting her well-known rapper, and her hair products are becoming even more attention. Coincidence? Perhaps not everyone was staring at Judy with such disinterest due to all the drama going on. Was Judy ever truly into the Brat, or was this all just a big show for the cameras? What about all the children Judy had before meeting the Brat? It seems like there is a lot of history between Judy and the Brat that she's been keeping under wraps. Up until now, everyone assumed Judy was only interested in her hair business. However, there's more to the story. What if Judy was trying to sell her entire relationship with the Brat as a product? Are you all sitting down yet? It appears like Judy has carefully crafted her image. But get ready for something even messier. We have been discussing the drama surrounding the Brat and Judy's relationship, but now that we are getting into some very dubious financial dealings, many are beginning to wonder if Judy's love for the Brat were really sincere, or if their whole affair was simply a big PR ploy. But let's take a closer look. Remember all those expensive presents Judy would always give to Brat? Automobiles on cars. Some people claim that Judy wasn't only attempting to buy her way into the public eye, rather, they claim that Seed Brat was her golden ticket to fame and fortune. There's rumors that Judy may not even be interested in women. Some of her former partners have come forward to claim that Judy is straight as an arrow, so why would she go out and wed someone? It all comes down to that dollar sign of fame and fortune that Judy has with the Brat. It's as if Judy saw the Brat as her personal billboard and was willing to do whatever it took to keep that ad space. It gets even shadier. Remember the big proposal Judy did for the Brat? People are saying it might have been more of a coincidence. The rapper, who is extremely deaf, and all of a sudden she's all over the media. Her hair products are getting more attention. Coincidence? I don't think. Centered more on business than love. Some people believe Judy was only attempting to profit off the stolen support material about using love to create a bug. But there's more. Of course, the Brat family wasn't interested in what Judy was selling from the beginning. Lisa Ray, the Brat's sister, was giving Judy the cold shoulder. From the beginning, it seemed as though Lisa could see past Judy's pretentious and eloquent ways, leaving you to wonder what Lisa knew that the rest of us didn't. I'm not suggesting that Judy is an evil genius or a long-term con artist, but when you put everything together, it does seem as though Judy saw the Brat as her opportunity to advance in life and she wasn't going to let it pass her by. But this is the thing that has everyone talking. Now listen, if you were playing games from the beginning, what did you think was going to happen? But hold on, wait a minute, you all thought I was finished. If Judy was simply using the Brat this entire time, why is she looking all horrified and hurt? Judy wasn't quite the year to Brat's mom. She had been leaking tea. Judy's parenting abilities are being questioned by many, but keep in mind that she frequently shares adorable photos of herself on social media. It appears that this might be only an attempt to expose Judy to the Brats here as a deadbeat mother, rather than more than that. The truth, but her other children as well, you got me. The worst part is that Judy had 3 other children before she ever met the Brat. It seems like she neglected them as well. It seems like there is a trend here, gal. We're going to get to that tea in a moment. According to an insider, Brat and Judy have been arguing a lot over little things. Brat alleges that Judy isn't being present for her children while she was developing her empire, particularly with regard to their kid. By this I mean little, sporadic arguments about things like who gets to fasten your car seat. The insider continued, saying that the Brat isn't having it since she believes it's just for show because Judy doesn't appear to be all that interested in her kid. Judy seems determined to make all the decisions when it comes to parenting. But here's the thing, Judy is all over social media flaunting her real parenting abilities, but some people are criticizing her and calling it performative parenting, asking questions like, are you really being a good mom, or are you just trying to look like one for the gram? This is where things get really interesting, though, because Judy previously acknowledged, you all at the Brat family saw right through Judy's attempts to overcompensate and prove that she can be a decent mother this time around. Judy claims that she wasn't present for her kids while she was growing her business. I'm not saying Judy is a bad person, but when you look at everything together, it sure does paint a picture. It seems like Judy has been playing games with everyone, the Brat, her kids, even her fans, and now it's all coming back to bite her in that big old rotten booty. Act from the beginning. They were giving her the side from day one makes you wonder what they knew now. We've been spilling tea about Judy's messy love life and dubious parenting. But if you thought that this was the end of the drama, it's about to get worse. Remember when Judy flashed at Cash about living large? Well, it looks like her empire might be crumbling faster than the sand castle in a hurricane. But wait, that's only the beginning. The primary focus of the course is Judy's financial woes, which believe me is real. Tell me, what's going on with G's brands? You know, those hair products she constantly promotes, because it seems like they might not be selling like hotcakes after all. The Titanic, drowning and dying. But Yola's condition worsens. Judy may be bankrupt, according to rumors circulating. It's hard to imagine that the woman who has always flaunted her dozen expensive automobiles could suddenly be destitute, as if she went from Goy to Goodwill overnight. The worst part, though, is that some people claim Judy has been relying on Brat to cook Ken's meat. You know, Judy used to constantly brag about being the boss, a millionaire, and a hottie. Well, it seems like that was all talk and no action. Some claim that Brat has been providing for Judy the entire time. As you are all aware, there are rumors that Brat is falling for divorce and child support, which could leave Judy even more broken, which she already is. But let's take a moment to reflect on how Judy went from showing off her assets to possibly filing for bankruptcy. Some people are saying that Judy has been living way beyond her means. Brat is not nobody's fool. She has been in the game long enough to know how to protect her money. With all this divorce drama going down, Brat might be leaving Judy high and dry. It turns out that she may have been charging all of these expensive purchases, luxury trips, and extravagant presents for Brat yak to her credit card in the hopes that her businesses would pay the balance. However, speaking of those businesses, it appears that they may have been more smoking mirrors than real sources of income. People claim that Judy has been taking out loans and borrowing money to keep her businesses afloat. But now that things are coming to an end, Judy is facing a pile of debt. I know what you're thinking. If Judy is so broke, then what? Why did she continually behave as though she was rolling in money? Some people claim that it was all part of her strategy to keep the Rat interested. You may recall that Judy may have been using the Rat to gain notoriety, but it appears that she may have also been doing it to get money. Don't forget about baby True amid all of this drama. Some people are saying that the Brats are fighting hard for child support because Judy wants to make sure True is taken care of even if she's truly broke. Judy's inability to maintain appearances aside, let's address the big issue at hand. Everyone has been wondering whether the Brat and Judy truly loved each other, or whether it was all staged. We have some information that may cause you to reconsider your assumptions about this powerful pair. It's time to find out. we've been delving into the reality of a pub and Judy's marriage, discussing their drama, financial difficulties, and issues with the kids. But what if I told you that their entire marriage may have been a big lie from the beginning? Let's take a closer look at it. Remember all those expensive presents Judy was giving to Brat, right? The vehicles, the jewelry, and the travel. Some people, however, said that it wasn't simply about love and that Judy was attempting to purchase Brat's adoration. They said that Judy believed she could make Brat happy by giving her money, but we all know that's not the case. How true love functions. But it becomes messier when you know how it's true that Brat is a first-time mother, but rumors have it that Judy has been robbing her of her thunder rather than let Brat takes pleasure in his newfound motherhood. Judy is engrossed in her business and attempting to seize control because, as you may recall, when Brat and Judy were trying to conceive, the entire process was difficult. Judy experienced some major health problems during the IVF process. We're talking about blood clots and her prolonged hospital stays, and that kind of stress can really strain any relationship. Not to mention one who may have been shaggy initially, but all of that does seem like love. I know what you're thinking, though, since they seemed happy at first, and you're right, but you know how it goes. The honeymoon period always ends, and for Brat and Judy, that is what happened. It appears that some fans may have already moved on from that time sooner than we initially thought. In fact, whispers that the honeymoon is over are becoming more and more evident as the whole thing kind of paints that picture. Judy's extravagant presence and her craving for control. Judy seems to have seen Brat as her ticket to fame and money and was prepared to go to any lengths to keep her on the hook, but the way she constantly overshadows Brat makes it seem more like a business arrangement than a genuine love affair. As they say on the streets, Judy is acting shocked and hurt as though she never saw it coming. But let's not forget about Brat and all this she's been through too, from coming out later in life to becoming a mother for the first time. You know what they say about what goes around comes around. She had a lot on her plate and, it appears, got trapped with someone who was more interested in what she could do for them than in truly being there for her at a later age. Just when you thought she had a supportive spouse by her side, the drama is about to get even more intense as the Brats are set to unleash a bombshell that will completely upend everything. What if I told you that she isn't just leaving, rather, she is coming for everything? That's correct. Brat is supposedly making steps that will make Judy uncomfortable. We're talking about a complicated custody dispute, and Brat isn't messing around. He's fighting for custody of their son and seeking child support from Judy. That the saw was turned, Judy is going to taste her own medicine, and many on the streets are claiming that Judy is appearing astonished and wounded by the entire situation. Judy's response to this most recent step is particularly noteworthy. How we had been discussing Judy's financial difficulties now, since many are claiming that it's not just about being a mother, but also about obtaining the Brat's money. It appears that she is attempting to battle for custody of her child. Judy is penniless right now and is seeking for ways to make ends meet. According to reports, the custody dispute is getting nasty as Brat is attempting to get custody. Judy is attempting to obtain custody, but will this be the last straw that breaks their bond, or are there still a chance to patch things up? After all, stranger things have happened in Hollywood, right? However, given all of their animosity towards one another, it seems unlikely that they will ever be able to reunite as a single, happy family. Not to mention how little true he is and how all of this is entangled in her mother's drama. The Brat is battling to ensure that she is taken care of, even if it means confronting Judy in court. Judy, on the other hand, is clinging to True as if she were her only chance at a happy life, but there's another issue that has everyone wondering if Judy is actually. Even though many are asking how Judy will pay for the custody battle because the legal fees are high, some people are choosing to stay, so this may be Judy's last-ditch effort to maintain the opulent lifestyle she has grown accustomed to. However, if the Brat wins, Judy may have to work for the first time in her life. But, in terms of employment, what will happen to all of Judy's businesses? You know, the ones that are allegedly failing more quickly than a fish out of water, should she lose the custody dispute and be required to pay child support. That might be the decisive factor that finally causes her empire to fall apart. You have to agree that it's sort of nice to watch Brat sticking up for herself, her child, and everything. I'm not suggesting that the Brat move will be easy, since custody fights are never beautiful, and this one is turning out to be worse than most. This Brat and Judy drama is wilder than a roller coaster, so can you blame her for trying to reclaim control? However, consider this crazy theory. What if this whole crisis is really a big old PE marketing stunt? These folks are doing anything these days just to get some attention. I mean, Brat is releasing an album. Oh, you guys didn't know that she was releasing an entire album. But you know how these celebrities always try to create controversy before releasing something new. It's as if they believe we can't see past their actions. Enthusiasts have been overclocking the T comments in their games. I know Judy didn't claim Brat shattered her, but when she gets upset, Judy isn't ready for Brat, especially behind her kid. Judy is a mother, yet she is also a user since. Judy knew she wouldn't remain with Brat. She had 3 children, but reared none of them. Judy also spent all the money and didn't take her business seriously. She never showed up for work and took advantage of her close friend who owned the company. I'm so mad at her for being such a brat. She doesn't deserve this, but I wanted to know what you guys thought about it. Do you think they're actually breaking up? Or is this just a publicity stunt? If so, who will get custody of the child? Please share your opinions in the comments section below and then watch the next video.